Good morning, boys and girls. So for today's video, I'm going to read you a story. It's called Bear Shadow. One day, Bear went down to the pond with his fishing pole and a big can of worms. While he was putting a worm on his hook, he looked down and saw a big fish. I'm going to catch that fish, thought Bear to himself. But when Bear stood up to throw his line in the water, his shadow scared the big fish away. Go away, Shadow, cried Bear, but Bear's shadow would not go away. Okay, said Bear, if you won't go on your own, then I'll just have to get rid of you. And he put down his fishing pole and began to run. He ran around the pond. When he got to the other side, he kept on running. He ran through a field of flowers, jumped over the brook, and hid behind a tree. Good, thought Bear. Now Shadow can't find me. But Bear was wrong. When he stepped out from behind the tree, the first thing he saw was Shadow. Nearby was a cliff. Bear walked over to the cliff and looked up. I'll climb so high, Shadow won't be able to follow me, thought Bear. Bear climbed higher and higher until at last he pulled himself up to the top. Huffing and puffing, he smiled with pride. Then he looked down and saw Shadow. Now Bear was very annoyed, so he went home and got a hammer and some nails to nail his shadow to the ground. He hammered and hammered and hammered, but no matter how many nails he hammered, he couldn't nail his shadow down. If I can't nail him down, thought Bear, maybe I can bury him. So he got his shovel and dug a hole. When the hole was deep and wide, he let his shadow fall in the hole. Then Bear filled in the hole with dirt. When he was finished, it was almost noon. The sun was high in the sky, and Shadow was nowhere to be seen. At last, sighed Bear, no more Shadow. But now Bear was very tired. So he went inside and took a little nap. While he slept, time passed and the sun once again cast shadows everywhere. When Bear got up and opened his door, he saw his shadow on the floor. Not you again, exclaimed Bear, and he slammed the door, hoping to lock Shadow inside, but Shadow was too quick. Sighed Bear. How about this? If you let me catch a fish, I'll let you catch one too. Nod your head like this if it's a deal. When Bear nodded his head, Shadow nodded too. So Bear went back to the pond and once again threw his line in the water. By this time, the sun was in a different part of the sky, which made it easy for Shadow to keep his part of the deal. And when Bear caught that big fish, Shadow caught one too. The end. What do you think about that? Do you think his shadow was really chasing him and catching a fish and doing all those funny things just like Bear was? Well, today or on a different day when the sun's out, I want you to go outside and see if you can find your shadow. I have a few other projects to show you today. We already did our sunny weather worksheet, so today I want you to try to do your windy worksheet. Remember, it says trace, color, and write. So you trace all the dotted lines of that wind blowing, you can color it in, and then practice writing the word windy on the bottom. Think about what windy starts with. Windy starts with a W. Some other worksheets that you can try at home are these ones. There's two different ones. This one has some bugs, some insects on it, and this one has some children on it. And it wants you to practice cutting them. So some are easy, just cut a straight line. Some are kind of wavy, some are zigzags. So practice your cutting and see if you can follow the lines. The last project idea I have for you today is to make a sun, but it's not just a regular sun, is it? You're going to make a sun with the letters in your name. So I know you call me Miss Rachel because Rachel is my name. So I put the letters of my name on my sun. I had to count how many letters were in my name, and there were 6. So I had to cut out 6 little rays that go around the sun and write each of my letters on one sun ray. Remember, when you write your name, try to do your first letter the big uppercase letter, and all your other letters should be the little lowercase kind. So enjoy doing your projects today. I hope you can find your shadow and enjoy this spring weather that we've been having, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.